Lee Boyd Malvo. Teenage sniper Lee Boyd Malvo, The Mind of a Teenage Sniper, a true crime documentary, uncover the darkest crimes, shocking mysteries, and real-life investigations. Welcome to Fame Files, where truth is more terrifying than fiction. Fame Files cover all the true crime stories of the whole world with you on this channel. Stay connected with us and keep watching daily true crime stories on Fame Files. October 2002. The Washington, D.C. metropolitan area is gripped by fear. Random gunshots ring out, leaving innocent victims dead. No one knows where the killer will strike next. The streets are empty. Parents keep their children inside. The nation is under siege by a pair of ruthless snipers. News anchor: authorities now believe a serial sniper is on the loose, targeting unsuspecting victims at random. The FBI and local law enforcement are working tirelessly to track down those responsible. The origins of a killer narrator: before he was a feared sniper, Lee Boyd Malvo was just a boy, lost, alone, and searching for purpose. But his journey would take a dark turn when he met one man, John Allen Muhammad. Born in Kingston, Jamaica, in 1985, Malvo grew up in a broken home. His mother moved frequently, struggling to provide a stable life. As a child, Malvo was bright but deeply lonely. In 2000, he met John Allen Muhammad, an American man who would become his mentor, father figure, and ultimately, his co-conspirator in a killing spree. Criminal psychologist, Malvo was extremely impressionable. He lacked a stable father figure, and Muhammad filled that role. But Muhammad wasn't just a father figure, he was a master manipulator. The making of a sniper narrator: under Muhammad's influence, Malvo was trained in the art of stealth and precision. The two formed an unbreakable bond, one built on violence, control, and a sinister mission. Muhammad, a Gulf War veteran, indoctrinated Malvo with anti-government rhetoric, convincing him they were destined for something greater. He trained the teenager in marksmanship, teaching him how to fire from a distance, disappear into the shadows, and operate as a lone assassin. Their weapon of choice: a Bushmaster .223 caliber rifle. Their method: firing from the trunk of a modified car, creating a mobile killing machine. The sniper attacks begin. Narrator: the attacks started on October 2, 2002. A man was shot in the head outside a grocery store. It was only the beginning. Over the next 3 weeks, Malvo and Muhammad would claim 10 lives and injure 3 others across Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. The attacks were random. Men, women, even a 13-year-old boy were shot while going about their daily lives. 911 caller: someone's been shot. There was no sound, just, he dropped to the ground. The terror paralyzed the region. Schools went into lockdown, gas stations erected tarps to protect customers, and people lived in fear of leaving their homes. Shooting survivor: I heard a pop, and the next thing I knew, I was on the ground. I never saw a shooter, never saw a car. It was like a ghost had pulled the trigger. The capture narrator: as the killings continued, law enforcement raced against time to stop the snipers before they struck again. But the key to solving the case: a crucial mistake made by Malvo himself. A fingerprint left behind from a previous crime tied Malvo to the sniper attacks. When police finally tracked their suspects to arrest stop in Maryland on October 24, 2002, they found Malvo and Muhammad asleep in their car, along with the murder weapon in the trunk. News reporter: authorities have apprehended 2 suspects believed to be responsible for the sniper attacks that have terrorized the D.C. area for weeks. Justice and redemption. Narrator: The trials of Lee Boyd Malvo and John Allen Muhammad shocked the nation. Muhammad was sentenced to death. Malvo, just 17 at the time of the crimes, was given multiple life sentences. Despite his horrific crimes, Malvo later expressed remorse. In prison interviews, he described Muhammad's psychological control and his regret for the pain he caused. Legal expert, Malvo was a child manipulated into becoming a killer. But does that excuse his actions? That's a question society has debated for years. Final chapter, the legacy of the Beltway snipers. Narrator, the terror of the Beltway snipers changed how America thought about crime. It forced authorities to rethink how they respond to mass shootings and how we understand the minds of young killers. Today, Malvo remains in prison, while the memory of the attacks haunts survivors and families of the victims. The case remains one of the most chilling examples of manipulation, violence, and the making of a teenage killer. Narrator, a child lost. A mentor turned monster. And a nation held hostage by a sniper's bullet. If you found this documentary informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more true crime content. Let us know in the comments, should Malvo have been given a chance at parole? The mind of a teenage sniper.